To keep the body in good health is a duty, otherwise we shall not be able to keep our mind strong and clear. Buddha. Do you often feel overwhelmed by worries? Does anxiety make your days restless and heavy? Have you ever wondered if there is a way to truly find peace? Hello dear friends, and welcome back to Son.Mindfulness. I'm so glad you're here with us today. Please stay with us until the end of this video. It will be worth your time. Anxiety has become a silent epidemic in our world today. Millions, especially those over 50, suffer quietly. It steals joy, disrupts sleep, and clouds the mind. But there is hope. Ancient Buddhist teachings offer a simple, powerful path. A path that has helped countless people find calm and freedom. In this video, you will discover how to break free from anxiety's grip. At Son.Mindfulness, we share wisdom and practices to nourish your mind and soul. Our mission is to support your journey toward peace and balance. If you find value in our content, please subscribe and join our growing community. We wish you health, peace, happiness, and good fortune always. Are you ready to explore a life with less worry and more calm? Are you curious about a simple thought that could transform your mind? If so, please give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe. Your support means the world to us and helps bring more peace to others. Then let's begin this journey together. Keep watching as we dive into powerful lessons that can change your life. Part 2. What is anxiety? Its deep cause, according to Buddhism. Have you ever found yourself caught in a web of worries? Those moments when your mind keeps racing and peace feels far away? You are not alone in this. Anxiety is a feeling many people carry every day. But what exactly is anxiety? Anxiety is more than just nervousness or fear. It is a deep, ongoing tension that can follow you everywhere. It affects your sleep, your energy, and your joy. For many, especially those over 50, it grows stronger with age. Why does anxiety take hold so tightly? According to Buddhism, anxiety begins inside the mind itself. It is born from something called attachment. What is attachment? Attachment means holding on too tightly to things. It could be to people, possessions, ideas, or even how we want life to be. When we feel we might lose these, fear and worry arise. Does this sound familiar to you? Consider a famous example, the great military leader General Zhuge Liang from ancient China. He was wise and calm, even in battles. He knew that clinging too tightly to victory or fear of defeat only harmed the mind. His strength came from accepting change and uncertainty. Could his wisdom help us see our own worries differently? In Buddhism, this holding on is the root cause of anxiety. We fear losing what we love or not getting what we desire. This creates constant worry and stress. But here's the deep truth. Everything in life is impermanent. Impermanence means nothing lasts forever. Our health, wealth, friends, even our feelings, everything changes. Yet our minds often refuse to accept this fact. We try to control and keep things the same forever. Isn't this what makes anxiety worse? Have you ever noticed how a child clings tightly to a toy? If the toy falls or breaks, the child cries and feels upset. We as adults do the same with life's moments and things. We cling tightly and fear loss. The Buddha taught that suffering, including anxiety, comes from this clinging or attachment. Because the world is always changing, holding on too tightly causes pain. We suffer not because of the outside world, but because of our reaction to it. Can you see now how anxiety is created inside your own mind? It is not something outside, but how you relate to your thoughts and feelings. Here's a question to consider. What if you could step back and watch your worries without being pulled into them? What if you could learn to loosen your grip? This idea may seem strange, but it is the first step toward freedom from anxiety. Let me share a story from Buddhist history. Milarepa, a great Tibetan yogi, faced great hardships and fears in his life. Yet he learned to observe his thoughts without clinging to them. He taught that by seeing the true nature of thoughts, changing and empty, we can free ourselves from suffering. How might you practice the same freedom in your daily life? As you reflect on these ideas, ask yourself, what am I holding on to that causes my mind to feel heavy? Can I begin to let go, even a little? Understanding anxiety's cause is just the start. Next, we will explore what Buddhism teaches us to do with this knowledge. How can we truly overcome anxiety? Let us move now to part 3. What does Buddhism teach about overcoming anxiety? Part 3. What does Buddhism teach about overcoming anxiety? Have you ever wondered if it is possible to live with anxiety, yet not be controlled by it? Buddhism offers us a path to do exactly that. A way to walk freely, even when worries arise. The first teaching is called non-attachment. What does non-attachment mean? It means not clinging tightly to people, things, or feelings. But it does not mean giving up or becoming cold. Rather, it is learning to live lightly, without fear, ruling your heart. Think of the great Buddha himself. He walked the earth over 2,500 years ago. He taught that suffering and anxiety come from holding too tightly. He invited people to open their hands, not to drop love, but to stop gripping in fear. Can you imagine what your life might feel like if you loosened your hold? If you accepted things as they come and go? One powerful way to practice this is through non-judgmental observation. Have you ever watched clouds pass by in the sky? Clouds come and go, changing shape, never lasting long. Our anxious thoughts are just like clouds. They appear, drift, and then disappear. By simply noticing these thoughts, without chasing or fighting them, anxiety loses its power. Consider the story of General George Patton, a skilled and powerful military leader. Despite the immense pressures of war, he remained calm by focusing on what was happening in the moment, not on fears of what might happen. He knew that worrying about the future did not help. Instead, he trained himself to respond wisely to what was real now. Could this be a lesson for you in how to face your own anxiety? The second teaching is mindfulness, or being present. Anxiety often lives in what-if thoughts about the future. What if this happens? What if I fail? What if I lose someone? Mindfulness teaches us to gently bring our attention back to right now. One simple tool is the breath. By focusing on each inhale and exhale, we anchor ourselves in the present moment. Imagine feeling overwhelmed with worries. What happens if you pause and simply watch your breath? You may notice a gap between your thoughts, a space where calm can grow. The Buddha taught that mindfulness calms the mind and frees us from being swept away by anxious stories. Even a few minutes a day can make a difference. The third teaching is self-compassion. How do you talk to yourself when anxiety strikes? Do you blame yourself for feeling weak? Do you judge yourself for not being strong enough? The Buddha reminded us to be gentle with ourselves. Anxiety isn't a natural part of being human. Instead of fighting yourself, offer kindness inward. Say quietly, "It's okay to feel this way." This kindness opens a door for healing. Think of Mother Teresa, known for her great compassion toward others. She also believed in compassion toward oneself. If she can forgive her own struggles, can you do the same? Regular practice of non-attachment, mindfulness, and self-compassion builds inner strength. It helps the mind become clear and resilient. Anxiety may still arise sometimes, but it no longer controls you. Here's a question for you. What small step can you take today to practice letting go? Can you watch one anxious thought as if it were a passing cloud? Can you focus on your breath for 1 minute? Can you say a kind word to yourself when fear comes? These small actions lead to big changes over time. Now that we understand these teachings, you may wonder how to bring them into your daily life. How do we practice them simply and gently? Next, we will explore Part 4, Simple Practice Guide and Daily Life Application. Part 4, Simple Practice Guide and Daily Life Application. Have you ever wanted to calm your mind but didn't know where to start? Buddhism offers simple tools that anyone can use, even if you have no experience with meditation. Especially for those over 50, these practices can be gentle and very effective. The first and easiest practice is mindful breathing. You don't need any special equipment or place. Find a quiet spot where you can sit comfortably for a few minutes. Close your eyes if you like. Now, take a slow, deep breath in through your nose. Feel your lungs fill with air. Then, gently exhale through your mouth. Focus only on your breath. Notice how it moves in and out. If your mind wanders, that is okay. Just gently bring your attention back to the breath. This simple act anchors you to the present moment. It helps you step away from anxious thoughts about the past or future. Consider the story of Thich Nhat Hanh, a beloved Vietnamese Zen master. He taught that the breath is our bridge to peace. Whenever anxiety arises, returning to the breath can calm the storm inside. How might your life change if you used your breath as a tool every day? Another helpful practice is called noticing your thoughts like clouds. When a worry pops into your mind, imagine it as a cloud floating by. Watch it without trying to hold it or push it away. Just observe it gently. This practice helps you stop fighting your anxiety. Instead, you learn to live alongside it peacefully. Let me share the example of Nelson Mandela. He faced years of hardship and uncertainty in prison, yet he found ways to observe his fears without letting them take over. This inner strength helped him remain calm and hopeful. You too can learn this calm by observing, not reacting. You can also bring mindfulness into simple daily activities. Try to pay full attention when you walk, eat, or wash dishes. Feel your feet touching the ground. Taste each bite of food. Notice the warmth of the water on your hands. These small moments of presence build your skill in mindfulness. They remind you that life is happening now, not in the worries ahead. If you find anxiety rising during the day, pause and try this. Take 3 slow, deep breaths. Say softly to yourself, "It's okay to feel this way." Give yourself permission to be kind and patient. This is self-compassion, treating yourself as a dear friend. You might wonder, how long does it take to see results? The answer is, it varies. But with regular practice, even a few minutes a day, your mind will grow stronger. Anxiety will come less often and feel less overwhelming. Think of your mind as a muscle. The more you exercise mindfulness and compassion, the stronger it becomes. And like a muscle, it needs gentle, consistent care. Creating a quiet, peaceful space for your practice can help. It might be a corner of a room, a garden bench, or a spot by a window. Adding a plant, candle, or soft music can make this space inviting. Remember, this is your time, a gift to yourself. Are you ready to start small today? Could you spend 2 minutes focusing on your breath? Could you notice one anxious thought without judgment? Each small step is a victory on the path to calm. As you practice, you may notice changes beyond your mind. Your sleep might improve. Your body might feel less tense. Your relationships may become warmer as you grow more patient. Now that you know how to practice, it's natural to have questions. Is it normal for anxiety to still appear? What if I feel stuck or frustrated? These are common concerns. Let's explore them next in Part 5, Common Misunderstandings and Frequently Asked Questions. Part 5, Common Misunderstandings and Frequently Asked Questions. Have you ever thought, if I still feel anxious, am I doing something wrong? Or wondered, does meditation mean my worries should disappear completely? These are very common questions. Let's clear up some misunderstandings about anxiety and Buddhist practice. First, meditation is not magic. It does not erase all anxious thoughts immediately. Instead, it helps you change your relationship with those thoughts. You learn to see them clearly without getting caught up in them. Can you accept that anxiety might visit sometimes, but not stay forever? Second, non-attachment is often misunderstood. It does not mean you stop caring or loving. It means you stop clinging with fear. Can you imagine loving freely without the need to control or hold too tightly? Third, some people believe mindfulness means emptying the mind. Actually, mindfulness is about paying attention, not pushing thoughts away. It means noticing what is happening right now, even if it includes anxiety. What if you allowed your mind to be exactly as it is, without fighting? Many ask, what if I get distracted during meditation? This is normal. The practice is gently returning your focus each time you wander. Like a child learning to walk, patience is key. Others worry, what if I feel worse when I sit quietly? Sometimes, sitting still lets hidden feelings surface. This can be uncomfortable at first, but facing these feelings gently helps heal and reduce anxiety over time. If you feel stuck or overwhelmed, it's okay to seek help. Talking to a trusted friend, teacher, or counselor can support your journey. Remember the words of the Dalai Lama. Compassion and tolerance are not a sign of weakness, but a sign of strength. Being kind to yourself is a powerful act of courage. Ask yourself, what is one fear I can face today with kindness? How might patience help me move forward? Understanding these truths helps keep your practice grounded. It reminds you that anxiety is part of life, but it doesn't have to rule it. Now, with clarity on common doubts, you are ready for the final step. In the next section, Part 6, Summary and Final Encouragement, we will bring all these teachings together. You will receive gentle motivation to continue your journey toward calm and peace. Part 6, Summary and Final Encouragement. Thank you for taking this journey with me. You have explored the roots of anxiety and how it arises from attachment. You learned that everything in life is impermanent, always changing. You discovered how Buddhism teaches non-attachment, mindfulness, and self-compassion. These are the keys to freeing your mind from anxiety's grip. I want to congratulate you for recognizing these valuable lessons. It shows your courage and openness to change. This is the first step toward a calmer, freer life. Have you thought about which practice feels easiest to start? Could it be watching your breath or kindly observing a worry? What small action can you take today to care for your mind? Remember, real change comes with gentle, steady practice. Be patient and kind with yourself along the way. I deeply appreciate you spending time here. Your commitment to understanding yourself inspires me. If this video touched your heart, please subscribe to Son.Mindfulness. We have many more teachings and practices to share. Will you join our growing community? Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your story might light the path for someone else. May you be healthy, peaceful, and joyful every day. May luck and kindness always find you. Thank you once again. Take care. And see you soon on Son.Mindfulness. Thank you.